This mosque in front of us is actually the first mosque in Sarajevo. The World War I started here. He got assassinated at this corner while doing his tour. Morning. Well, actually afternoon. It's like our second day. It was really tiring yesterday because we just arrived. And yeah, we're gonna finish our walk in Sarajevo.
I'm excited to eat.
What do you want to eat? Really?
No, because we come from a place that meat is not halal, so we have to always eat vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
So if we're here, halal, tasty, eat it.
Okay. Yeah, look at this. See the bullet holes. Yeah, this is from the recent war, the Bosnian War from 92 and 95. It's like a reminder that don't want to have war like this again. We're gonna eat some Chavabi, but this is more of a Banja Luka Chavabi. It's not like Sarajevan or what.
What's Banja?
Banja Luka is a location, you know, like in Bosnia.
Okay.
You know? So how do you like Bosnia so far?
It feels like you're in a European country, but you're Muslim, so you can eat wherever you want, and you don't look, you don't feel uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah, with hijab because it's a norm for them.
Find so many hijabis, so yeah, I like it.
So yeah, this is the Chavabi, but Banja Luka style. The meat is like stuck together. It's like the normal one. It's like little hot dogs.
Like kofta?
Yeah, like kofta. Okay, go. We can eat now. We're gonna enjoy eating. Okay, we finished eating. You good?
Heavy.
Well, it's cloudy. This mosque in front of us is actually the first mosque in Sarajevo. And yeah, probably pray there. So we just prayed at the first mosque of Sarajevo. It's called the Empress Mosque. How was it?
It was the first time for me to pray in a mosque from a long time, and it's like it's really nice from inside, cozy, but
Yeah, see, that's the Ottoman Empire graveyards. You can see they have turbans. So these are really old. Yeah, they have turbans because of different ranks. There's something Egyptian I want to show you. See there? The building.
yeah, the ornaments, they look like it.
During the Austro-Hungary, when the European was here, they want to show Islamic art or architecture is not only from the Ottoman Empire. There's also the Middle Eastern or the Egyptian, and so they built this. It's the National Library of Sarajevo. It got burned down during the war. They were upset because they burned all the, you know, proofs of the Bosnian, the artifacts and all that, and they rebuilt it again. Now it's the city hall, the biggest and most representative building in Sarajevo from period of Astro-Hungary rule. The building was constructed in the spirit of historicism with pronounced elements of neo-Moorish style, presents in the Islamic art of Spain and North Africa. Do not forget, remember and warn. This is how upset they were, of course. You know, the design of Sarajevo city was inspired by the mosque and madrasa of Hassan II in the Egyptian city of Cairo.
Yeah, the tram is really cool.
The trams were built the first in Europe, in Sarajevo, but because they went to 3 wars, World War I, World War II and Bosnian War, yeah, they cannot advance like in Europe, you know how advanced they are. And yeah, Bosnia, you will see a lot of bridges. This is one of the important bridge. It's a gift from the Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik is the only one who is not under Ottoman Empire because they are so rich. They can pay tax only. Yeah, this is like Inat Kucha. There's a story about this house as well. It means Inat is stubborn, Kucha is house. Initially, the house was on the other side, and during the Austro-Hungarians, they wanted to build the city hall, the tramway, and the owner of this house didn't want to move. They even offered him lots of money. Finally, they reached to an agreement where they have to move the house brick by brick. Yeah, that's why it's called stubborn house. You see here, this bridge is another landmark. It's called the Latin Bridge. And did you know that the World War I started here? There, at the corner there. But they put this bridge as its landmark. So basically the heir of the Austrian-Hungary king, Franz Ferdinand, was doing a tour, and he got assassinated at this corner while doing his tour.
On this car?
Yeah, on this car.
Wallahi?
Yes, but this is just a replica, of course. But yeah, so can you imagine how dramatic is Sarajevo or Bosnia? Even the First World War started here. From this place on 28th of June 1914, Gavrilo Princip assassinated the heir of to the Austrian-Hungary throne, Franz Ferdinand, and his wife Sophia.
So this side, like, it's really European kinda, okay, and then the other side is so...
Yeah, we're gonna show you the crossover. Main mosque, Begova Mosque, and this is like a really famous clock tower. So yeah, this is the Begova Mosque. This is like a norm for the, well, they call it a fountain. Back then probably it's for taking wudu and also for birds to drink. So this, why is there a rock in the middle? See, I'm like a really good guide. Okay, because back then when the leader wants to give a speech, they are always on their horses. So the horse's leg is up here or here, so he's higher than above, so he can speak to the rest. So yeah. So yeah, this is Gazi Husrev Beg. Gazi Husrev is the guy who walked off this place. Can we go in? You see? Gazi Husrev Beg Wakuf. That means wakaf. So this is all his things that he wakaf. So back then, I don't know how was it in Egypt or what, but the Ottoman Empire, they have this culture of wakaf and for the community. Yeah. So this is at the Bay Mosque. There's a myth about this. If you drink on the right side, they say that you will come back to Sarajevo one more time. If you drink on the left side, you will get married to a Bosnian. I drank both already. So you're gonna take Juji, the right one. Maybe the left as well. So since Baba is stuck with an Arab. There's a really good bakery down here. Yeah, it's made really good kifla.
This is called kifla?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's really good.
Yeah, this is the kifla. Actually, we just had our lunch and dessert.
Okay, it has this shape. So
yeah, it's like a moon.
Not only me, also Ruji.
Yeah?
He's eating in like different times. He's eating because he likes the food.
It's like only 20 cents. Yeah, you see this on the floor? It says East and West. Sarajevo meeting of cultures. So, on the east side, you can see all these Ottoman, Turkish buildings, architecture. And on the west side, yeah, European buildings. You see? This is the Austro-Hungarians. And can we go here a bit? This is called a Jewish quarter. You see there? There's a Solomon star.
Is that a synagogue?
Yes, this is the synagogue. They're actually Sarajevan or Bosnian Jewish. They actually came during the Inquisition in Europe, and Sarajevo accepted them, the Jewish community. So yeah, Sarajevo was known as a Jerusalem of Europe once upon a time, because there were like 4 different religions living in the city, and there is a mosque, there's a synagogue, there's a Christian Catholic church and Christian Orthodox church, all in one place about 500 meters away from each other. So yeah, we're gonna see it, the Jewish quarter, and now we're back to the European side. Yeah, that's the mosque there, and then the Jewish quarter on the left. And now we're like going to the direction of the Catholic church. So this is like a fresh pomegranate. It's only 5 mark. And
So what am I doing over there?
yeah, every corners she's like, stop, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this.
So many.
And she doesn't have euros, so I'm the one who's taking out all the money. So yeah, here we go. This is the Catholic Church, the Croats. So you see there, Srebrenica genocide. It's a really sad part of the war where they massacre, kill people, like 5,000 in a day. You know?
That's in one day.
Yes, in one day. But it's in another place. And throughout the whole of Sarajevo, you'll see this. Well, actually, it's blood. It's where a lot of people died from shelling, got shot. So yeah, it's just a reminder that they don't want this to happen again.
And in every corner, there's a sign, like, or something, a memorial for the war. You find something like this, a sign or whatever.
So yeah, you see this thing on the floor. This is Winter Olympic 1984. Can you imagine how it came to the level of Olympics? You know, telling you, Sarajevo is really advanced. They have the first tram, they have Olympics, but war and war. Yes.
Brought them down.
So this is like the center of art. So you see all these sculptures or famous poet or whatever. And at the end there is war veterans. They are finished with war, and they put their strategic mind on chess playing. So on the left there's an Orthodox church. So you see how there's 4 praying places for different religions: the Orthodox, synagogue, the Catholic Croats, and the mosque. Yes, here it is. European building, and then you see like ugly buildings, just same everything, no design or whatever. This is the during the Yugoslav day, you know, during the socialist times, they have all the same buildings. And this on the right is called the Eternal Flame. It's like a reminder for World War II. They were under the Yugoslav, and where the Croats, Serbs and Bosniak Muslims all become one, together fight for the war.
Our baby is crying already. Alright guys, that's all from us today, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow because we're going to Mostar.